I can comfortably say 2024 has been the worst year of my life. For those who don't know, if you don't keep up with me on Instagram or anything like that, or didn't see at the end of one of my videos, I lost my mother a few weeks ago, and it was just this year has already been tough for me, just like mentally, and that kind of just ended the year on a bang. And who's to know what else is in store, God willing, I make it through and, something good comes out of it. But life is just, it's strange. 32 years, been alive, blessed. But it's still something that's just, you're doing good and, life's good one moment and you think you got life figured out, and then the next moment, boom. And I've been getting haymakered. You know what I'm saying? Every time I get up, bow, just haymakered. We don't need to go into detail about like what specifically is going on, but it's just when I first started with, my path. I left Texas at 21 years old, moved to New York. I was already at the lowest, and coming up from that was such a great feeling. I didn't know where my life was going to go. I didn't know what I was going to get into. I felt like I put myself around opportunity a lot more, and I was more of a go-getter. That's why I love New York, because even when we went back for Keisha's birthday last year, it's just a certain drive you get, when you live there, and I just felt more, get after it out there. And then once I left, it just hasn't been the same since I left New York. I spent my 20s experiencing different things. I tried any and everything, and it's kind of a running joke in the YouTube space, for the people that have known me since I've started my YouTube career. Oh, what's Teron going to do next? What's Teron going to do now? I mean, that's what your 20s is for. Your 20s is to continually experience, to not have any regrets on the things you wanted to try when you were younger and you didn't. Now things have slowed down. Now I went back to the thing that I liked in my 20s, which is wrestling. I was opportunited with the wrestling with WWE in 2016 or whatever. I think I was like 26, something like that, 25, 26. And, I tried it out, loved it. Was still pursuing football, obviously. Got into other things, did some hosting for the Olympics channel, went to Samoa. Like I did, some modeling for Nike, Adidas. Lived in New York, lived in LA, lived in the two biggest cities, in America. Traveled around as a young adult, So I got all that out the way, and now I'm starting to want to really focus and jot down on one specific thing. as I've entered my 30s. So wrestling is my end all. That's what I'm doing. That's what I've chosen to pick and stick with, and to make something out of myself with that, along with in combination with the fitness industry. And the reason why I say that is because one, I can do it for a long time. Two, it goes hand in hand with wrestling. The fitness, the wrestling goes hand in hand with fitness, and I'm just trying to find a way to, continually adapt to, life, what's happening in life, and make the most out of it. We all ask for growth. We all want growth, and forget that growth requires, to go through stress, to go through, a hard time. That's where the growth comes from, and it's something you have to figure out. And either you're going to, grow from it, or you're not going to recover. And why won't you recover? Because you're not doing the proper extra on top of what you're going through. It's like, obviously, I'm in the gym. It's like going to work out and not doing everything I need to outside of the gym to recover and grow. If I'm going through something and I'm not doing what I need to do to take care of, what I'm going through, to be able to learn and grow out of it, then the whole situation becomes nothing, and I'm just stuck in the same thing over and over and over and over. And, that's something that I have to continually tell myself, like, hey, I'm gonna get through, I'm gonna get out of this, And yeah, man, we're all going through something. I just kind of want to share and update with everybody, and, talk to you guys. And I like these kind of videos, where I could just sit here at the gym, talk about, life, what's going on, maybe a little bit of motivation. I'm not one for motivation, man, but if I can motivate somebody and get them, to get things situated and help them mentally, then, so be it. I just, personally, I'm just not the type of person to listen to somebody's motivation, because either I'm going to do it or I'm not. I'm just that kind of person. But yeah, man, it's, bro, life just be life, and bro, and whoever's going through it right now, bro, blessings to you, man. I hope you make it out of it. I hope, you find the strength to get through, and I hope you do what needs to be done, because time is just going to continually go on, and we can't stop it. And, with my mother passing, it made me realize, like, life is, like, really happening, like, it's real. I've kind of I'm not saying this is my time, God willing, hopefully I get an extra, 30 years of my life right now, or 32, whatever, because my mom, she passed at 63, 64, and that kind of made like a time frame for me of my life. So another 32 some years. I'm not saying that it will be, once again, God forbid anything happened before then. Hopefully I can live longer than that. But yeah, and it's just like, all right, I just kind of made a time frame, like, what can I do in this time, and I've just been mapping out, I want to accomplish this within the next 5 years. I want to accomplish this within the next 10 years. This is where I want to be. And that's one other thing. When I was younger, I was doing every year I was doing just better and better and better. And then it's just like, what happens when that one year that you don't get better, that, you know, your business isn't doing great, or you're not getting any more followers, subscribers, and things on YouTube? When things start to go down, what happens? And that's what I've been kind of mentally trying to deal with for the longest, because people don't understand. You know, a lot of people want me to be a coach and, you know, start this business and stuff. I have a bigger goal past that, and I don't want it to take away from where I'm trying to go, because that's not what I want to do. And I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to find a way to do what I want to do, even though I'm going through this right now. And that's why I'm going to make this wrestling thing really work, because I like to use my abilities. I'm going to use my abilities, and this is the perfect place, you know, for me to be. And I want everybody out there to understand what their abilities are and use them to the fullest potential. You know, I draw, I sing too. I'm gonna find, you know, ways to utilize that eventually. And I'm gonna use every talent that, you know, mother, father, God blessed me with to, you know, do what I wanna do. I don't want to be stuck in the whole cage of you know, the rest of the world. So if you don't understand, you don't, cool. You know, if you do, appreciate you. But yeah, man, you know, it's a quick talk for you guys, and I appreciate everybody who's watching this video. Appreciate you for tuning into this video. I got like a little thing for my mom that I made a video with the family and things like that. So be looking forward for that, a little tribute to her. You know, it's just crazy how much I'm like her, because, you know, my mom tried to use all her talents to the fullest, you know, to the end. You know, these last few years, she was really back into her art. She was a great drawer, and then she got back into painting and stuff and trying to sell her art and whatnot these last few years. And she always sang and things like that. So she was always just super talented. And, you know, I feel the same way, you know, for myself. I came from a super talented family, you know, from my mother and my father. So, but yeah, man, much love, blessings to you. Code Aftermath for Alpha League. We just dropped some heat this whole month, you feel me? So we had the 12 days of Christmas. We just dropped a lot of heat for everybody. So definitely check that out. Appreciate you guys for tuning into this video. I'll catch you guys later. Catch me on Twitch, man. We playing Marvel Rivals. We're playing Marvel Rivals right now. It's a little bit of Overwatch because a new hero just dropped. But catch me on Twitch at twitch.tv/FBAftermathTV. Appreciate you.